Why, hello, hello, my chatty watties. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? Happy Friday. No Figure Friday today. I couldn't really think of anything. Didn't really feel like doing it. But but how's it going, guys? It's Friday. Y'all made it. Yippee! Even though it's not the evening, so some of y'all are still like probably at work or something. So yeah. My Friday's been good. I just woke up a little bit later than I normally would like to, and chilled. And then now I'm gonna be streaming at least for a while, from noon to 3 p.m. My time zone MST, because just had to make a few adjustments for a few things. D&D really is what I'm gonna be adjusting. But it's basically what I'm in my schedule for, because I really want to do D&D. But which I'll be doing later today. But anyways, welcome, welcome in. Good to have all y'all here. Kari, thank you for the lurk and your daily cheese. Appreciate ya. Anyways, we're gonna get to or let's just get started with Power Washer. I forgot to do, I should probably do this every time. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can buy anything. It's got a medium duty little thing. Don't really care about clothing. Let's get this surface cleaner too while we do that. Continue. We're cleaning a playground today. This probably take the entirety of stream because I'm gonna know how long it's gonna be. Alright, let's take a look. Damn. Shit dirty. Let's get this bin. Clean off this bench. If anybody else has played this game, I'd like to play with others, because there's like, you can play with other people, which I think is super cool. There we go, bench cleared. And we have, oh god, this section is what's terrifying me the most. Should we start with the floor? Or should I say that for last? Let's get the easy stuff out. I want to get this this little stuff out the way. Go, bench cleared. What's up, Angel? What's up? How you doing, bro? Good to see you. What's up, brother? How does it go? How does the baseball and woo-wah go? Imagine there's a character in woo-wah. I was like, that does that hits with a baseball or something or equivalent to it. That'd be crazy. That'll be like the perfect fusion for you. It's going good. Still grinding woo-wah. I heard like when it's like when you do like those free to play gacha games, there's gonna be a lot of grinding because it's like the other methods to cut money. I started playing VR chat with my friends. I always wanted to like try VR chat. Sounds like it could be a lot of fun. It sounds like it's just a lot of chaos. It's one button. Ah, there it is. I always thought like when I was told about VR chat and people were like, "Yo, you got it?" I'm like, I don't have a VR headset, and people told me, "No, you don't need one." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So maybe one day I'll just bite the bullet, install it, and just go in there for a bit. Yes. Wait. Myth. Yes. Watch that dirty bench. Okay. I see what you're laying down, Myth. How you doing, Myth? Good to see you. How you doing, broski? We were just talking about VR chat with Angel of Grey over here. I guess I already watched before. You're smidge quiet. I don't know if that's just me. Oh, it's up. Oh yeah, it's kind of lower. That's way lower than usual. Hold on. Okay, that seems like a bit much. There we go. How do we sound now? It's a dirty bench, like it's washing rough. How does the Powerwashing go? Hey, Sushi, what's up? There we go. I can hear you. Yippee. The joys of balancing audio. Yeah, it's like I think that's my weakness when it comes to streaming, just audio. Figure out audio, like me figuring out like to move desktop chat, using not using desktop capture, took me a minute. It took me to like recently to be like, oh wait, I can have like not have desktop capture on, so I turned that off, and it's actually been easier just to get the game capture than using like desktop. Although it's probably make like I guess there's probably a way to like make Discord like its own little separate audio capture thing. So who knows? I don't know. I have a lot to do here. Should we just start with the floor? Actually, let's clear out the den and Nor. Just for the heck of it. There's a way I do it when I'm showing friends in Discord. Ah, I see. Yo, how dirty do you have to get this dinosaur to be where, like, you cover up the scales in dirt? I'm like, did, like, a giant just come in and take a massive dump and just let it, like, dry out? Because this shit nasty. I think the best jokes, some tornado, hurricane, I don't know, possibly. I think the best joke anybody's made about this game is the fact that it's like they made a joke about like we're gonna add Asmund. Somebody made a joke. It's like we're gonna clean Asmund's gold room, and the Power Wash Simulator Twitter page was like, yeah, I don't think even we can clean that, which is funny because honestly, not too fond of Mr. Asmongold, to be honest. It's application audio capture and OBS, like that's into source sections. Yeah, I've used it before. I've used it before to make the music. I just probably have to, like, I guess set up one for Discord, set one for music, so like I can like have the game audio separate from like have my friends, the game audio and Discord separate. Yeah, like 5 of them will. That's fair. I think I have like how many tabs do I have on my music? One, two, three, four, five. I have like 6 on just this one source, this one scene. Because of like all how many like audio sources I have. I'm audio mixing cuz I'm a streamer. Oh my god, why does my voice not sound clear? Oh my god, it's called the Stego slide. I just noticed that. That's incredible. Look on that thing. Thank you, Captua. Thank you for that, Lurktua. Hell yeah. Oh my god, Isaac. What's up, brother? Yeah, but Future reminds me of Gary Mods, but unhinged and saying something or maybe more cringe. I would say certain just unhinged energy is probably um is something is probably just more unhinged is probably better. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, Isaac? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. I've played Gary's mod. I've played that game recently. I think I started playing that game like this year because my friend was streaming it and I wanted to join. We were just doing just well, whatever bullshit we did, and it was fun. I gotta ask him. It's like, hey, we should just play this because it's how the like potential you have with the game. Gmod's fun. Yeah, Gmod seems. I never like really grew up in like the whole. I would say I'm just gonna say that the Vanos crew like levels with Aero Gmod, or I just like never really watched the game. I don't think I've ever seen anything Gmod related until like closest thing is like when people made like source film, um, maker animations, which is, it's made by Valve, so a lot of their assets can be like reused and stuff. But it is fun from what I've played a little bit, and it just seems like just a good old goofy time. Yeah, I got your good watching Vanis Crew. That's why I'm so fond of it. It's also like Captain Sparkles and Sea Nanners that I used to play it too. Captain Sparkles did. I assume he probably did that Minecraft, before Minecraft became like basically his main source of revenue. Okay, Stego Slide is clean. What else? Okay, we'll get to the floor finally. Been running away, been avoiding it. So he did for a while and played games like Daisies, but then shifted mostly Minecraft and or his 99 era. Yeah. Yeah, like that's what he's known for. I didn't know like he did anything like before Minecraft. Like he started just like every Minecraft viewer just kind of like starts playing Minecraft and then um kind of make that his thing. But I guess I had to start somewhere if if they're like creative or something. Oh, they divided it into sections. This is strange. Yeah, he's always my favorite YouTuber when I was a kid. I know all the lore. Yeah, it's crazy how like our kids are gonna have to grow up with like, or probably kids nowadays have to give with parents who grew up watching YouTubers, and then they have to go with the same struggle. It's like, hey, what's wrong? It's like my favorite YouTuber came out as a bad person, and you just have to like put their hand on their shoulder and be like, I've been there too. It's okay, son, or something like that. It's so weird. There's a lot of people who don't even who like they know lore from like a YouTube more lore about a YouTuber than like maybe like an actual like TV series, which is crazy, which is weird. I would say just like evolution of how like the media we consume. Don't worry, son. It's gonna happen a lot more. That's so yeah, yeah. It's yeah, because it's like, and also I had to tell them, it's like, hey, if it's confirmed they're a bad person, you should, unless they absolutely change their ways, you should probably stop following what they're doing. And don't worry, you'll find somebody who will, you'll find like, there's there's a million content creators out there. You'll find someone like who either fills that gap or is like probably does things better, or just like move on. Just like there's other people like them, or just like you don't need to really think about that person anymore. You just gotta move on and be like, stuff like that. Yeah, it's honestly lame. Luckily, no one I follow turned into the bad sides Minecraft. Sky does Minecraft. Oh yeah, Sky was. How many YouTubers did I follow that ended up being bad people? I think it's just really. Can't remember which one. I think the one that comes to my mind is the King Nappy. I think that was like the biggest one. And maybe somebody else. I can't remember. That was like the big one for me. Another one almost like thought he was gonna be done with YouTube and just after being exposed, but they later came out and explained their side of the situation, and now they're all good. So yeah, I think that was the biggest one. Oh no, yeah. Oh, yep. Honestly, when I mentioned the Vanos crew, and I thought about like, is Mini Lag gonna be mentioned? I didn't even know. Like, I think I found about his like everything that he did like post 2020 or something. Like post, probably like a few years post like his like when he got exposed. I think that was. I think I. That was. I don't think I was like really mainstream. Um, I wasn't really following that news when it came out. I figured out like years later. Listen, if you listen, if I'm just gonna say, if you get exposed for something like that, you should just disappear from the internet. Like if it's like proof of you doing it, like undeniable proof, be like, yeah, just get off the internet. We don't need you. Just stay off. Like, don't come back to content creation. Which what he is doing, where it's like, no, brother, like, stop. Like, just nobody, not many people want to watch you. Really, to be, and it kept trying to come back. Yeah, but I feel, yeah, which is, it's like, brother, just learn to take the L. Just leave. We know what you did. And it sucks they throw basically fame for that stuff. It's like, what type of power trip do you get in order to like you do that to somebody? It's just so fucking stupid. like, just disappear. Just don't be in the mainstream anymore. Just, or like, and obviously, like, the main part of it is, like, one, I should probably preface this that, one, I feel bad for the victims of, like, of like, the things that happened to them, the manipulation and all that stuff. I feel mostly for the victims. The victims are, like, it feels like a lot of those videos that try to, like, expose their wrongdoings, unless it's coming directly from the victim, it just kind of feels like to other people, like, news coverage, like, here's this bad person. It's like I get it, it's probably like years after and the person already got their justice, but at the same time it's like, at least try to, like, I feel like there's, like, more nuance in, like, how to, like, one, maybe give more sympathy to, tell your viewers to give more sympathy to, like, to the victims, because it's just like, if you just, like, say, like, talk about this one guy, it just kind of feels like this one bad person, and it's like, okay, what about the people who are actually affected? I don't know. Yeah, it makes you realize how big slavery can make you get into the corrupt sizes. I mean, like, look at the American entertainment industry. Look at Hollywood. Just look at that for, like, an example. Like, especially with recent news, which I'm not gonna get too into today because it's like, I think everybody generally has the same opinion of what the fuck's going of, like, most normal people are like, what the fuck? Just, yeah, we'll keep it at that. Just recent news has been wild. Yeah, we all know what you're talking about. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's so freaking crazy, man. Okay, this section's done. Anyways, less depressing news. I'm really excited to play D&D later today with my friends. I can't wait to try it. Can't wait to play again. I haven't played since been a year. Tryster, thank you for coming to the stream. How you doing, bro? Thank you for eating your daily cheese. That's depressing news. Cheese. Yeah, fair. Thank you. D&D. Yep, I'm doing yeah, I'm doing D&D later tonight. That's why I'm streaming like earlier now, because normally the D&D campaign is gonna start my normal streaming time, but now it's stream. Now I have to, like, move this back, which I'm okay with. I don't know how it's gonna last a few months. The campaign's gonna be, like, around, like, 2 months, because somebody who is part of it is gonna be, like, moving in that time. So we're gonna be so we're trying to get it done, and they're gonna be moving, like, out of state, so we're gonna try to get it done before this person leaves. So I don't know how exactly it's gonna work, because it's also gonna, like, the stream time's gonna work in the future, because I also have to think about my class schedule. But hopefully I'm able to fix it in. Mostly by class schedule, I meant, like, you know, trying to balance this, and also, like, because I don't have any classes scheduled on Fridays, just that, you know, if I have a day, when I use that day to, like, get some homework done, is usually, like, how I think about it. So yeah, less pressing news. Cheese. I'm finally getting my D&D running tomorrow. That's good for you, Dreister. I mean, Myth. Sorry, I called the Wolf Man the old man. But I'm excited too. Excuse me, I'm sorry, Myth. Lamau. Oh god, that's a bad blunder. Unfollows and unblocks. No, he's gonna report me on Twitch support. I'm playing a Warforged fighter in this campaign because I've played fighter before for a one shot. We're all starting at like at level 3. So it's gonna be interesting. I've played the last class I played was a Rat Folk Sorcerer, and that was a lot of fun. It was nice to, um, that was a fun class to play, and I'm really excited how this fighter one goes because I'm more when I play games I like to do damage. I just like to feel like I can punch things, or just feel like I'm doing a lot of damage. And plus, I like giant robots, which are basically what a Warforged are, technicality. Like, I know they're not really robots. They're, like, technically robots. But, hey, man, close enough for me. Did you hear the mayor's cat Ulysses is missing? The whole town's looking out for him. The festival, we won't have spring till he's put the hat on. Oh, God. Lore. Thanks for getting your daily cheese, Angel. I really appreciate it. To be honest, if I wear that hat, I would go missing. It's really fun, an image of like the hat they're talking about. Don't tell the fancy page says pigeon, aka crow, but I don't have some homebrew materials for adopting Warhammer 40k since my campaign has traveled all the universe. There's a possibility that I got some homebrew. There's a possibility. I won't tell him. I don't think he. I haven't seen him. One, I haven't like talked in his chat in a while, and I don't think from my recollection, and he does not follow me, so it's all good. So he won't find out the news unless I spill the beans. But that's pretty cool. Adding some Warhammer elements. Did I say Warframe earlier? I probably may have done it. He probably loses shit if they make it if they make it here. I've been having, I don't know why, because I've been hanging out with like y'all like so much. I just default my mind to like from like Warhammer to Warframe because I hear y'all, you, Nick, and other people in Emma's server talk about it. You'd probably lose his shit if they make it there. Yeah. If they make it there, just make sure you have a few characters. Yeah, except they are super casuals. Oh my god. You're like, I was born out of a Warframe. You were like, I played the open beta or something, if there was one. And you grab some Warhammer books. I like the lore of it. Warhammer looks very cool. I have another streamer friend who who plays it a lot and just knows the lore in general, and it seems like a lot of fun. The designs are really cool. I like their designs. Nah, I've read every codex possible. What was it? McFarlane Toys. I think they had a Necron figure and that I was almost tempted to buy because of how cool it looked. And then there was another, it's Tyranids, Trinids. I don't know know what they are. Like those weird multi-armed creatures. They had one of those figures on sale, and I've seen a lot of like figure photographers use that as like alien fodder for like their or like demon fodder for like their Master Chief, Doom, or like other forms of um just kind of like fodder for like other characters to like kill for photography. They look pretty cool. They look like good, like just not really fodder, but more like just army builder. Turning into the hungry aliens. Yeah, they're like they kind of just like absorb information, don't they? They just adapt very quickly. Where's my run button? That's shift. There it is. I'm gonna be the dick that makes my party fight a space brain. Oh God, you really want? It's like you really want them to make new characters. You're like, you guys should have at least three backup characters, because this campaign's gonna be intense or something like that. Nah, screw them. Make them fight the bad. Screw them. Making them fight bad guys. I want them to be confused with the bad guys. Oh my God. It's like, wait, are we the baddies? You know that whole scene from that. What is that even from? The Are we the baddies? I assume Monty Python was some like really, really some comedy movie. I'm pretty sure if they said, "Are we the baddies?" and one of them probably be like, "Hell yeah." Are they the bad little bitches and built like a bar? We hips, tips, and know how to party. Hello, motherfucker. Hello, motherfucker. I had to listen to that song like in full just because I really want to. It's D&D. They got magic, so mixing universes, the levels is strict is ultimately the DM's choice because you can't really compare two separate universes with their own rules, so they have a shot of surviving. Yeah, I feel like a good DM knows how to like make it like fun. Like just like the point of DM is like, hey, I'm here to make sure you guys have fun, and if I'm not, then I think they would probably be doing a bad job. Then again, it's like, I'm aware there's always like problem players, you know, people who like have the main character syndrome, trying to be the main characters, or like get too in a role play to the point where it's like it's like, oh, that's not how my character would act when something like doesn't go their way. I'm just like, brother, if like the way that to me D&D seems like a really like it's like a machine, or like a campaign. It's like a machine. Everybody is important is a everybody's a gear and they're an important part of the machine. And if somebody messes it up, it's like or tries to like not go well, or work with everybody. Everybody else is gonna have a bad time. So that's like how I kind of view like a campaign. Just everybody's a gear, and you got to make it try to work together to make the machine run. The point is to make it fun and make them shit themselves. I mean, yeah, you want to have like feel like they're in an actual like in a desperate situation where everything like matters. I am so ready for the workday to be over. Yeah. I hope the day ends quickly or work goes well. It's not too crazy. Yeah, but that's fair, brother. Just want this workday to be over. Same. One more hour of hell. Oh my goodness. Maybe companies should make their jobs, more, better to work at, so you have a reason to like not dread going to work or stay. I don't know. Maybe you should pay people what they're worth. Sounds like a foreign idea, but like it could work, It could possibly work. All right, let's go with this blue section. I got 2 more at this one, then a couple more in my part time. Oh no. Dreister, no. Gonna make bank, but I'm tired. I mean, yeah. At least there's some, I guess there's a silver lining to it. Yeah, a little bit more money. Better get that money. Better hit that money. You can buy at least one Five Guys burger without breaking the bank. Never had Five Guys, none around here. I haven't had them either, but I heard they're good, but they're like more on the pricey side. At that point, you can just go to like a local restaurant and get a more gourmet burger from like their pricing, because I think they're. Let me double check. I forgot how much the fries were. Only ever had 3 guys. Damn. Wait, is it the right subject? I don't know. Give me a 3-guy burger and then we'll be the judge of that. Hold on, let me just. Oh my. Oh my. Thank you, George Takei. I'm gonna pretend I'm all getting an order, even though I don't think there's like best George Takei impression. Delivery. God damn it, I have to make an account. I think like their fries are like. There has to be somebody. Come on, where are the prices? Yeah, one burger is like $11. Um, at Five Guys, so it's like you could save a little bit more money and just like go to like your gourmet restaurant and just get a gourmet burger, which is probably around like can be like probably like $4 more. Four or be a little more expensive, but like probably better, I guess, dining experience and overall food quality compared to like slightly better fast food. I had a burger for breakfast this morning. Speaking of continuing the burger talk. Also, thank you for my for copying my joystick impression. He seems like a very easy similarity to do. Just his little oh, or just like his little like catchphrase. You know, just oh my. Um. But I just had some. We had leftover burgers the other day, and we had one patty left, and I decided just to have that for breakfast. I put cheese, pepper jack cheese on it, lettuce, some caramelized onions, caramelized onions on it, and then finally put mayo and mustard spread on the bottom bun. And then on the top bun, I put like barbecue sauce, and it was really good, delicious. I'm shaking the mouse so much that I'm just shaking my monitor. I'm gonna finish some stuff up before TechCon. Take care. All right. Hope TechCon's fun. Hope there's a lot of cool new Warframe news. Hope you have a great time. Take care. YouTube Myth. Thank you for guest. I appreciate you stopping by. Or calls. Be back later. All right. Thanks, Chester. All right. Let's just try to get all of these little nooks and crannies. Just trying to find a little blue dirt speck. It's probably all these guys right here. There we go. Okay. Blue floor done. Let's get this yellow section right here while we're here. This yellow floor circle. I'm surprised they divided this. Although, I assume this is not easy for people who have, like, a color blindness or some level to it. What game? I can't remember. I can't remember if it was like there's one game that had. What game? I swear there was a game out there. I can't remember like what it was, but it had like features. Probably a few games had this, but there's one game in particular that sticks in my mind of having like an option for people who were colorblind, and I thought that's cool because I think it's nice to like think about like groups you wouldn't normally think about when you're like making games. 'Cause, everybody plays games, so you gotta like kind of like try to make sure that all of them can enjoy them. Like obviously like there's a difference between like no making games accessible is what I'm trying to say, but not try to like make sure that that like anybody can enjoy, because it's like people who play a lot of FPSs might not get too much joy out of a like an RPG, so just make games accessible. Howdy, Dirt Finder. Put everything on hold. My gold buggy soiled like you won't believe it. Yeah, I can't really do that right now, Bubisky. Doc gave your details to your colleague who needs a hand in a new place. And all these places, I hope you don't get spooked easily. Alright. Just more little lore, I guess. I assume that's probably like something like haunted, or like a scarier spot. I'll be on an ad coming in 1 minute, chat. I run 3-minute ads every hour to eliminate pre-roll ads. So take the time to stretch your legs, have some water, eat some, maybe get a quick snack, give attention to your pet, hug somebody, who knows. Just take the time to stretch your legs. I'm probably to go stretch out my legs too. So I might just have my little BRB break. You won't be missing much. I'll probably just be yapping. Like, for those of you who are concerned about missing content, behind any ads, you won't be missing out much. I'll probably just be yapping, so you won't miss, any form of gameplay. Which is lucky when I get to stream games like this. Oh, ads are here. Just gonna BRB real quick. Alright, we back, chat. We back. Alright, back to cleaning. To clean these floors. I clean these floors. Cleaning, power washing. I've been cleaning. Oh, is this part of it? No, it's a floor circle. There we go. Alright. Now let's get to the small red section here. Clean that playground. Yep, I'm going to do what I can. Yep, just clean this playground. Yep, just clean this playground so the kids can actually, not get, tetanus by cutting themselves or something. There's the small section I was missing for the floor. cleaning, I'm just cleaning. There's the last bit of the yellow that I gotta clean. There we go. Looks like this section, in terms of floor, should be clean. Let's get this section over here. I'll have to get the floor edge too. I forgot about that. We got that floor. Is that the entirety of the floor edge, or is that just for this one section? Did I get accidentally clean the entire floor edge? It's crazy. I wasn't even trying to do that. Riveting gameplay, I know, chat. Comparing this to like be playing Transport to the Station, it's crazy. It's like that one meme. It's like that one like meme with the Family Guy audio. Now time to load up board with Ollie. How's it going, Ollie? It's raining sideways. Have an umbrella? Had one. I love that audio. Also, that one, I don't know if it's the same character, but there's one image of that one like character from Family Guy, and it's just the just somebody has like the I think they used it for like Fortnite item shop review, and it was just like ass. It was just, oh, I think it was Ollie. It was the same character, Ollie. It's just like ass, or like something bad, or it's like, or not too bad, stuff like that. It's just this. If you know what I'm talking about, it's currently in my mind right now. It's just. Alright. Now it's time for the meat potatoes. The actual playground. We're definitely need this. Yep. Monkey bars, monkey. Fast monkey. That chunky monkey. I have this one friend, my good friend Sam. He just has like a boat of like ape and monkey related photos on his in his phone, because he's like I'm like these creatures. They're very simple. They're very simple creatures. I love them. And it's sometimes he just has like one particular like photo and just like sends me. He gets like I think there's one of like Donkey Kong from like from Mario Kart World. Not Mario Kart World, from like Mario Kart 8. It's just his mouth open. It just made me laugh so much. I'm getting that. I have that Asgore Deltarune, like, with lyrics. Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bun, this looks like a deer. DUI, I think you should die. You know that whole like meme about Asgore running over that one character from Deltarune. I have a feeling it's gonna be dirt. Yep, I had a feeling. Be dirt in between the grooves right here. Go crazy. Whoa! The surgeon, Dr. Powerwash. I do this scout. Or your house needs some TLC. So I wonder how to use those anti-ban chakras or about, like the old-fashioned. Course, I don't even know what they're talking about. I'm gonna be honest, chat. Ah, damn. I really missed this spot. Can I climb this? I can't climb up this freaking... Okay. Starnez, thank you for the daily cheese and the lurking. Appreciate you coming in. Do you why I think you should die? 1,000 miles, 100 miles an hour. Well, that's gonna make me a little bit nauseous because we're in a cramped space and I'm moving really quickly. Let me know if you get a little nauseous chat so I can make adjustments. I don't know what accent I pulled out of my ass, but like, I hope it was entertaining. Oh man, it's honestly, chat, it's really hard to really commentate while playing this game. I'm gonna be so honest with you. It's really really hard to really lock in. It's I have to really lock in something, make sure I get everything. Is how of these odd shapes. All right. This ladder. I gotta find something to chat about because this is gonna be me just doing nothing. Gonna slowly, me not chatting is gonna slowly, it's really hard just to really, because I'm really trying to lock in at every nooks and crannies, but then I have to, also remember, wait, I'm trying to entertain y'all, so it's really, man, it's kind of hard to find that balance for this game of chatting, to y'all, and then also playing the game. What can I talk about? I guess I could talk about where I am with the Ultraman franchise. I'm currently about to be finished with this show, Ultraman Nexus, which I have talked about multiple times. And I have to say, I kind of like earlier Nexus than later season Nexus, or just it's there's a part where they kind of the tone kind of shifts because Ultraman Nexus was one of the Super Eye Productions trying to experiment with darker material, Um, and it can get like, it's not like, I would say, I think it's just like dark for like this, for like for Ultraman, I would say. I wouldn't say it's like really that. It's kind of just kind of like more gritty and a little bit edgy, but not like comical edgy, where people like, it's just kind of like more, just a darker setting really. It's more bleak if on it, if anything, which it kind of lines up like after a certain point. But other than that, I think the show's fine. Not my favorite Ultraman show I've watched, but it's definitely not bad. Definitely like my, I would say out of what I've seen, like it's kind of like, I would say at the bottom, or like it is at the bottom. But then again, it's like, that's just like from what I've watched. There's probably like, I know there's like there's worse Ultraman shows there. There's one in the 90s that was made in the U.S. and the whole, like, one of the major like appeals about Ultraman is the kaiju fights, and the kaiju fights are very slow in those. In, I think it's called Ultraman: The Ultimate Hero. Um, because the suits they actually used, they made their own suits, were good, but they were too good. They weren't made up to standards of like, the fight choreography in like in in traditional Ultraman show. So the fight scenes in that show, from what I've seen from like clips, is to be um it's just kind of like aggressively shoving each other. That's really it. Let's see, we're about to be 75% of this place clean. I think the next show I'm gonna watch is the older Showa era Ultraman shows. I'm gonna see, because for those of you who don't know, Ultraman is actually kind of a is actually a spin-off of another series called Ultra Q, which is just kind of just like a sci-fi show that had giant monsters, just like, and and then Ultraman was the one that brought the the kaiju fighting elements. Which I'm interested if I should even like. I kind of want to see Ultra Q, but part of me also just really kind of wants to start watching um, some of the older 60s and 70s Ultraman show. Because Ultraman X is, once again, as I said, a darker take on the franchise, and I kind of want to get back to what I expect from the Ultraman show, which is like really just kind of like human optimism. Like, just, it's very optimistic. It's a very optimistic show because its biggest demographic are kids, but it's like one of those. But it's definitely leans on the more of the side of like, um, it's not just there to like entertain like a kid's attention span, which is the best type of kid media when they're not like, just there to like keep the kids busy and just train their attention, just take their just just help their attention span, or just make sure they're entertained. Which a lot of modern. Hello? What? I thought I heard a knock. Oh, okay. Sorry, that was somebody up. I thought somebody was knocking, trying to get my attention. So I don't know if I should watch. I think obviously you're gonna start with the original Ultraman show. I don't know if Ultra Q adds like many like references, or just like how connected it is to the original Ultraman. So I guess we'll see. I've been thinking about thinking back on the Ultraman talk. I've been really thinking about like what Ultraman merch I'm going to get, because as you can clearly, as I've talked about multiple times, I am an action figure collector, and there are figures of various Ultraman characters. There's a few I'm really the one I definitely want to like try to get is the one from Ultraman Tiga, because that was the first Ultra series I've watched, and I do love it, but at the same time I'm kind of partial to because in Ultraman Nexus, he has two forms, and I kind of like his base. I kind of like both the forms are good designs, but I kind of prefer like one design, the base form, over the other. That one's not bad, just I kind of have a preference. Baby, take me higher. Do, 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 do. I forgot. There's also a new Ultraman show that comes out. A new episode comes out today. Later, probably I think it's gonna be happening a little bit after, like an hour after stream. Ultraman Omega. So far I do like it. This is the first ever modern Ultraman show I've watched, and for those of you who are wondering, most Ultraman show, besides like a few, are most Ultraman show. I'm back. How clean are you now? 78% clean. So we are definitely getting there. Where's that stool? There you go. So we're getting there. We're almost 80% done clean. Once again, I was just talking about Ultraman again, but I was talking about the new show, Ultraman Omega. I like what they're doing with, like, the main characters. It's very, so far, I like what they're doing. It's a lot of fun. Having a, so far, good time. First time watching a modern Ultraman show, which is a little different because I heard at some point they start really leaning into, like, trying to kind of, like, buy my toys is kind of the mentality, which is like buy our merch, because on the official Super Eye Productions YouTube page they put ads, like not even like actual like YouTube ads, but just like advertisements for their for their figures in the episodes. But you know get that bag. It's they're a massive company, of course they want money, but it's really funny just to go like from two characters talking, or like ending on like kind of like on a stinger, and it's just like, hey, buy this cool merch. But so far I like the new, I like what I'm seeing so far, because of how one of because it's a different experience from what I've seen, because I've been watching the older stuff. So watching something new with like new tech, with like modern technology, and how they handle, or how they handle the story, is pretty cool. And it's nice to like have something like kind of like new and fresh to watch while I'm visiting these older shows. So yeah, just more Ultraman. I also do go trying to find I might have to order textbooks soon for class. And by order textbooks, I'm somebody. Let's see. Curses the fungal cheap and just an absolute. The poor immediately. What the hell they're talking about? What are you yapping about, bro? Immediately is profoundly toxic. Humans ingested. Swings and roundabouts. Okay. So welcome back, Dreister. Sorry, I kind of skipped over you coming back. It's kind of like, I'm clean now. I have to go up there. Oh, Jesus. My legs. Oh, good. Yeah. Let's go. Wah. Cleaning off my roof. Well, this is not my roof, this is just playground roof. This is a pretty cool playground. Like, if I was a kid, I definitely could see myself playing on it. Especially the Stegosaurus, the Stego slide. Like, I'll definitely ride. I'll definitely try to go on that a few times, because it's a Stegosaurus slide. Who wouldn't love that? Your heart can't be that cold to not like find joy in a Stegosaurus a themed slide. Look at that. Look, I would. I thought there's like an option to like. There's probably a mod where some people add it where you can like ride on the Stego slide. Oh, we're gonna ad coming in a minute. Um, Take this time to stretch your legs, get some water, get to eat some food. You know, get a snack or anything like that. While you're in ads, I'm going to be probably stretching. To be honest, I'm getting a little lightheaded here. So I don't know if I'll be able to get one more thing to clean, but we'll try to. Alright, let's get a little bit of this. Up, and we are an ad. Let's go to BRB. Welcome back, chat. It's me, the rat. Let's get this done. Get her done. Rat attack. A rat attack. If we get a because for the stream tomorrow, this 6-hour 100 followers celebration stream, in the Nuzlocke, if we get a rat Pokemon, or if we get like a Rattata or Raticate, we're just gonna name it Galaxy at this point, because it's literally me. It's the rat. I had a bit for my character, character Crumbs, the Rat Folk Sorcerer, in campaign I did last year. He had one time where I said, "It's time for the rat attack," which I try to emulate Scott Meal's performance as Rat Trap from Beast Wars, for Transformers Beast Wars, which it didn't. So I ended up dropping the voice on something a little more different. Do you have the DLC for a game? I think I just have the Final Fantasy VII Remake one, and I think that's all. I'll double check, but I know there is the funny Shrek one and SpongeBob one, which. Oh, there's Warhammer too? That's pretty cool. I didn't know they had that. They should have one for what is it? a car store post Yu-Gi-Oh tournament because of all the hygiene rules. Because it's like they deadass had to make a rule like, hey, you have proper hygiene. Like I think like players will find a way to make things like kind of a pain, make you somehow make some fun hobbies like pain in the ass to deal with. I think there's a game called Trading Car Shop Simulator. Yeah, I've seen a few. I've seen a few people play that game. It looks fun. Like I kind of like this. I wanted to play this similar game because it just to me just feels like a little more relaxing. Because it's like sounds of like the power wash gun. Need to be more soothing to my ratty ears. I wonder if there's like a Waffle House, but obviously like legally this seems like Waffle House Simulator, where there's like every chance you have a chance to like fight like on the customers. Food fight simulator. That'd be fun. Just like every day at the cafeteria, you have to like survive like a food fight. And depending how clean you are is depending how you win. If you're like pretty pristine, then you won. Or maybe based off like how many like things you've dodged or how many like hits you got. That'd be fun in the pink arts and the peak art style. I think any goofy art style would be fun. The game that kind of piqued my interest when it was revealed was that Punch Out game, but it's animated in the style of like the Muppets. 90% clean. Yep, we're getting there. Where it's like all Muppets, like that's how they're animating the fights, or like that's how the game is presented. That sounds interesting. Or maybe like a goofy battle royale where you're all like puppets or Muppets, and then when you die, you just like explode into like just cotton and fabric, just blowing up fabric. One. The hand underneath runs off. Out of Van's animal, yeah, just walks away. I think it's called. I can't remember what it's called. Just the hand. I don't know if it has like an actual canonical name. Can't remember its name. Yeah. All I want for Christmas is food. Guys, it's summer's almost over. You guys ready for Christmas? Dun 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 dun, baby. Honestly, I don't think I've seen. I don't think I've seen much of the Addams Family's content. I heard like the one with what's his name? Something Julia is like generally people refer to as like that's peak like Addams Family. Yeah, the ding sound is very satisfying. Honestly, it would make a really good like sound effect for like not for like a follow like alert, just like ding, gotta follow something like that. Those are like probably sound effects from video games and like really good follow noises, which I don't know if that's like a. I mean, like it should be fine to use those for like fair use because I know another streamer, their raid like music is the one of the is a theme for Legend of Zelda. All right, there we go. I would say I have a strange relationship with like Nintendo. It's like it's simple as I love your guys' creative team, but your legal team really needs to like your legal team needs to calm down or need to like just be cool and stuff like that. No, I don't think Nintendo can get them for that because a lot of people who use like their video game imagery for a lot of their things. I guess since Nintendo kind of not making a profit out of it, it's not like they can't really get them for it. And if they really want to get people, they're going to have to like get people for streaming their games. So it's a whole mess. Yeah, so they can't legally get them for that. It's like I grew up with I grew up like mostly on Nintendo consoles, so and their franchises mostly Mario and Pokemon or just and stuff like that. So it really sucks seeing like somebody or like it just really sucks to see how like kind of like I would say greedy and just kind of like controlling their other IP. Compare that to like say what you want about Sega and like their quality of like their at least mostly Sonic. I think the rest of their franchises seem to be doing pretty well. From my knowledge, they have fans working on their Sonic games. Like Sonic Mania was like, was created by fans. They had fans just do it for them, which is super cool. And they're more welcome to like fan projects and stuff. I'm pretty sure the only fan game they banned is because one of them was made by PDF file. So so I think it's the only time they've actually were like, hey, I just feel like it feels so weird to like because it doesn't make sense to me. It's like if you're a company that inspires people to make things based off like your work, I would feel more flattered. I vaguely remember that story on the news. Yeah, I just feel like I feel like people just mostly go on Nintendo for it, but I know other big corporations like Disney's also bad for like being very controlling. I just kind of wish. I doubt Nintendo will ever change in terms of like how they feel about like the internet and fan games. I really wish they can just be more calm and just be like, hey, get a fan. Maybe like a few anti-capitalism is so great though. SMH. Yeah, unchecked. Yeah, any power. Yeah, I love unchecked power. It's so based and shit, and yeah. Unchecked capitalism is the greed that is, they say, that's in the Bible, and that's probably the most political I will get today. Oh god. Oh. Okay, I thought I was lagging. Thought I stopped. Okay, these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna say too. Doesn't the tab show you it's still dirty? It does, but it's really hard to see. But it doesn't. But when it's mostly clean, it's kind of hard to get all of it. Kind of hard to see. Ah. The menu, the list was still dirty. Ah, okay, thank you. Did not know that. It's gonna make this a little easier for me. Slide platform. Can't remember what button. It's normally escape. There we go. The climbing pole guards. Let's go in order. Alright, I gotta do part-time BRB for sure. Alright, Dresser. Thanks for coming in, broski. Appreciate ya. Oh, the other climbing. Was there another climbing pole? There we go. Oh, the slats. There we go. Looks like I have a few things left. Small bridge floor. Okay, that's not it. There we go. Go. Stools. 97. Okay, those are done. Which one is it? There it is. Where's the trim? Ah, there they are. There we go. Job completo. Alright. It's time lapse of what we've done. Alright. Okay, looks like we have a golf cart we can clean up. Let's see if we can get the golf cart. Can we fit the golf cart in real quick? And then we will be done for the day. Alright. Alloy wheels. Let's get the wheels first. Alright, alloy wheel. Back cushions. Body, which is so we can just get most done just by blasting this thing. Oh, the stool's right there. You gotta be kidding me. Seat cushion, chassis. I believe the chassis, that's the body, that's the bonnet. The bumper is easy to do. Just there we go. Alright, we got the golf cart done. Alright. Now we have this big old house, which we're going to be cleaning next time. Free play. We got bonus trials, which I believe these are just whatever we can. Just little bonus gems. But yeah, that's kind of all we have for today, chat. Let me see. Let me check something real quick. Who do I want to raid? Back. Gonna be lurking. Well, you're gonna be lurking in somebody else's chat, Drayster, because we're gonna be ending stream. We're ending right now. Let's see. Thank you, Kari, Captain, Angel, Myth, Starnez, Olive. Let's get IRL Friendo, Sushi, and various others for coming in. Very appreciate y'all. So tomorrow is the starting at 3 p.m. is the big celebration, 100 followers celebration stream. Stream. There's gonna be karaoke, because somebody no, that snapped away. There's gonna be karaoke for the first hour because I jokingly, there's a clip called Legally Binding where I said, "Hey guys, if you give me 30 subs, I want you a karaoke stream," and somebody did. So that was interesting. But if you want a second karaoke stream, it's gonna be 1 billion subs. So so that's gonna be tomorrow. It's gonna be the first hour, and then we're gonna be playing some Transformers Devastation right after, and then after that we're gonna be playing a new game. We're gonna do a Pokemon randomizer Nuzlocke. We're gonna do that tomorrow, and yeah, that's gonna be the plans. Thank you for all coming in today, lurkers, chatters. I hope y'all have a fantastic day. I appreciate y'all coming in. Appreciate y'all. Very grateful to have you guys as an audience, and I hope life treats you well. If it's not, then I hope great things happen to you, and I hope everything you're trying to work for happens to you. But anyways, let's get to rating. First things first, we got our first ever the iconic raid message of rat sandwich. And then we're gonna be rating Minty Midori. Minty is a variety VTuber streamer. They're currently celebrating the second day of their stream anniversary. And so give them a shout out. They're pretty chill. Pretty chill streamer. And I think y'all, if you like my vibe, where we're just kind of chilling out and, having fun, I think you guys would like Minty's. Minty's pretty cool. So let's give Minty a good old raid. Yeah. We'll see you guys. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. for our big celebration stream. I appreciate all of you who came in today, once again, and I hope, once again, life treats you well, and if it's not, hope it treats you better, and once again, hope you get everything you achieve, and I'm grateful for all of you all in the first place. So yeah, bye-bye, my chatty waddies.